So, you know, it's business. Business. Are you offering any work? Ah. All right. I don't take it personally. Yeah. Let's go ahead and well, I guess we'll drop some of these, which sucks, but I don't want to do that, but blarg. You're offering any work?
Ah, new face in town. Cross the desert alive.
Somebody said, would you work with Ubisoft again?
I have a job
Absolutely.
for someone who
If
can
they reached out,
hold their own
of
out
course.
there. I need a special something.
As long as they're always okay with me being honest about how I feel about these.
Glands. The little buggers pack a punch when used right. Bring me a handful and, hey, I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah. Okay. So when Bethesda asks you to play Starfield early, what are you going to do? Well, I would play any game
Good
early in a
show.
heartbeat, pretty much. Cooney missed with a 5 bomb. Thank you very much for that, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you greatly. I found your notice. What work do you have?
We've got a shipment leaving for Scobos in a fortnight. I deal in Kazrak lands, but some of my stock's spoiled. Now I'm short. Have to get more, or I'll be belly up in the bay. Musk Market is ruthless. Luckily for me, some Kazra just wandered from the south. And now I have you. Just cut the glands out, and I'll do the rest.
Wow. Could it be possible that some studios assume you're going to play the game anyway and look to sponsor streamers who might bring a different audience? That absolutely happens. That absolutely does happen. However, there are other times when companies consciously do not want to pay things. So like in a situation like indie developers, I have been asked directly by indie developers if I'm going to play their game, and then knowing that they're asking that because they want to know if they have to pay me to play their game. And I will give them an honest answer in that case. That's definitely, no question, lost me sponsorships in the past. There are other situations, like the Ubisoft conference being a good example, where they are picking and choosing who they want to represent, knowing that everyone is pretty much going to watch them anyway. So that is not that case. That is not that case. That is them picking and choosing who they want to put their brand on, so to speak. But no, the bigger the company, the less likely that's an actual issue. Of course, every project has different marketing budgets. That happens all the time. But when it's like a full wide company thing, that's different. Yep. Are you concerned playing PG3 for 3 days isn't enough attention? Oh, I'm not going to play Baldur's Gate 3 for 3 days. I'm going to play Baldur's Gate 3 only for 3 days, but I'm going to do Starfield and Baldur's Gate 3 to some capacity. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet or how I'm going to do it, but I am going to. Accept the merchant. It's too dangerous to be out here alone. Take this.
I can't leave. My Nima disappeared while I slept. I've stayed here hoping she would return, but no luck so far. She's all I have left.
What does she look like?
Brown eyes, sandy fur, prefers oats. What's
Hey,
with
Rem.
the look? Most camels love oats. Take a bag. Over there, in case you find her. She won't follow a stranger unless you have something to eat.
Didn't OTK sponsor you to watch their stream? They did. Yep. They not only sponsored me, but after I was done with the stream, I had a lot of feedback on the show. And they were actually super cool and reached out and was like, we heard your feedback. And, you know, we're constantly working to do this better. So we appreciate it. And yeah, OTK is surprisingly professional at times. But no, I very much appreciated that. And they absolutely didn't need to do that. They knew that's a good example. They knew I was going to watch that beforehand, and they still were cool enough to sponsor the channel. So, you know, that's kind of goes back to what we were talking about a minute ago. Oh, that hurt a lot. That's a lot of veiled crystals. Damn, dude, what's going on here? Is that just like a ton of high-level creatures? What was that? Asmongold paid Cohh in stakes and then Cohh burned him. Okay, that's lies and slander. I feel like I need to get my lawyers involved in that. Yep. Who is speaking?
You stand before Isel of the Viserai. That name should have made you fall to your knees in reverence. We brought forth a golden age, and what was my reward? Trapped in this rock, doomed to watch peasants water camels for eternity.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Renea.
But you're no peasant, are you? Even in this form, I can sense that. It's decided then. I will allow you to assist me. First, we need a suitable vessel for my transfer. There is a cave nearby, housing a magically sealed chest. Open it with the chant, Isun Seni Aproxus. Bring me the contents of this chest, and you will be rewarded.
Okay. How did you come to be trapped here?
Such is a long history. Many wars were fought in my time. I survived the conflicts, only to attract the Vizjaktar's attention. 3 were sent, 3 died. But the last injured me. I crawled here. My mortal shell was spent, so I possessed the shrine. I had intended this to be a temporary inconvenience, that my clan would seek me out. But here I am.
What was the world like in your time?
What a question. There are no words to make you comprehend if you did not behold it firsthand. The very colors were different, more vibrant. You could taste magics in the air. The people did not cower and scrape by. The very hells bent to our wills. Everything seemed possible then. This world left over is but a husk.
A man in Cohh claimed you yelled at him.
Did he tell you how he was defiling me? Do I look like an outhouse? The amount of disrespect I have had to endure, I cannot bear it.
Okay. Cohh typing a lot? I am. I was doing a lot of typing during that. Pinging out a quick email. Somebody requested some information from me. I was trying to finish it before that was done, but I failed miserably. Yeah, it happened. These things really hurt. These savage beasts. I feel it's one of those like slow, but you're supposed to be able to dodge at attacks. In what order should I play the Yakuza games? 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2. And then if you're feeling it, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7. Theoretically, I don't recommend this, but theoretically you could also play Like a Dragon first, because that is kind of like a soft reboot. But I do recommend all the Yakuza games. And then of course if you like those, there's Judgment and Lost Judgment, which are also fantastic. So yeah, there you go. One second, guys. Mm-mm-mm. Give aid, meek, powerless. Oh,
I need help.
there we go. We got temporary barrier. We'll take it. Go ahead and pop a pot. Yeah, looks like we're doing this. Okay. We're doing the dungeon. Oh, yeah, no, if you're going to play through, just to address this in chat, if you're going to play through Yakuza, you definitely want to start with 0. Yes. 0 is like the foundation the rest of the game is built on. It's also a really, really good game. It's actually what sold me on the franchise. I played Yakuza 0 as a test and then ended up playing Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and loved all of them. Yep. Slay the sanguine channelers. Also get the vessel. What's with the bizarre naming of the Yakuza series? Funny enough, the Yakuza series has always been a little bit confusing because the company is Ryu Gagotoku, which is like a dragon, which is what it's called in Japan. So there's like this, and it gets even weirder when you get to Yakuza Like a Dragon in the States and Like a Dragon 8, and like it's confusing and language barrier stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, they decided not to do like direct translations, and then they just kind of went with it, and yeah. Interest level in Armor Core 6? Oh, I can't wait. Dude, you give me big stompy robots in any game, and I'm there. I am there. Yeah. Big stompy robots are kind of a thing. In any game. Big stompy robots you can customize? Oh, yeah, dude. Super there. Mm-hmm. Isn't Armored Core released 2 days before BG3? Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. If you factor in the 3-day head start. Beautiful. Big stompy robots made by FromSoft, the dream. Pretty much, dude. Pretty much. I mean, it's the world has been hankering for a new Armored Core for a very many years. A $10 tip from Niclorian. If you're streaming BG3 and Starfield on the same day, I too will have to start a meth habit to follow it. By the way, would it be possible to add RimWorld to the Nexus store? Oh. Yeah, I'm still like torn on what I'm gonna do with all of that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure there will be many, many hours of streaming around that time. That's most likely gonna be a big thing. Let's see. RimWorld? Can I add RimWorld? No, I can't, unfortunately. I will look into that, but no, I can't. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Niclorian, for thinking about it, bud. Oh, hey, kind of a cool thing, by the way. While I'm thinking about it. One of my mods, Reverend Drew, actually just last night received his PC from Power GPU, our new channel partner. Yo, look at this thing. How cool is that? I was like, I didn't even know they made cases like that. Looks like a freaking drone or something. Awesome. Yeah, pretty badass. Pretty badass. Looks like an engine block. It does, right? Looks like the engine block in some kind of super futuristic car. He's about to take off. UK Nitro, thanks for gifting your subs. Enjoy your mount skin, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Humble Phil, no. We were talking about putting RimWorld on my store, but it's not available. Okay. Any comments on Cyberpunk not supporting HDD and switching to SSD?
Nani?
What? I did not do that. I'm not sure what that means. Like, you can't put it on a non-SSD? What even is that? It's not a thing? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that guy's talking about. I've not heard anything about that. How would that even start if that's not a thing? Some games coming out require them to be run from an SSD because of transfer speeds. Oh, yeah? They have dropped support for HDDs in their system requirements. Same issue with SC. You will have to have a quicker call to info, otherwise you will see dramatic increases in loading lag. Dang, really? Ugh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So instead of like optimizing your game to use less data, you're just like, well, guess you need more data. That's on you, because we're not dealing with it. That's basically what we're what we're doing.
No!
Oh God, that 3 fly swarms came out of that poor man. Ugh. That's not good. No thanks. Firstly, they say they want to better represent the minimum system requirements to run the game at 1080p at 30 FPS. Second, they say they're going to stop supporting HDDs because SSDs offer faster loading times, improved streaming, and better overall performance when compared to HDDs. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's kind of them saying, like, if you don't have a good graphic card, you're going to get ass performance. Like, which I mean is true in some cases, but I don't know. That's a weird one. That's a weird one. And I mean, I guess it there gets, just like with graphic cards, there does get to a point when you need to say, like, yeah, at this point we need you to have a better system. Like, we, you know, they do that with graphic cards like every other game. So maybe it's just time for hard drives to get in that too, I guess. I don't know. I still feel like HDDs are really common. I feel like that's still a pretty common thing. But SSDs are also super cheap these days. SSDs are also a lot cheaper these days. I don't know. That is a weird one. Oh, not STDs. We're talking about something different. That's a different conversation. No STDs. Only SSDs and HDDs. Oh. There it is. Nice. I feel like we should go ahead and probably finish this dungeon while we're here. Ow. Conduit shrines are so badass. I love them. One of the coolest shrines in the game. If not the coolest shrine in the game. Like the armor shrine? Yep. What was that computer we showed earlier? That was from Power GPU. We just recently announced a partnership with them. I strongly... Wait, that's not what I meant to click on. I strongly recommend these guys. If you are looking for a new computer for the games coming out later this year, definitely consider checking them out. I have like 5 computers by them right now, and they're all running great. And they're a smaller company with really, really good customer service. They ship international. Very solid company to look at. What was the company's name? Power GPU. The name is in the chat there if you're looking. Mods are linked to people that are asking questions about it. And if you do end up getting something by them, on checkout my code is Cohh, and I really appreciate it. COHH. Thank you. Definitely helps support. All right, here we go. Oh, God. Cohh Chonk make a return to the store. Oh, the plushie? Not anytime soon. Yep. Did you get any further on the 10 gigabit cap issue? Oh, I got a 10 gigabyte card and I'm sitting pretty now. Yeah. Does Power GPU ship worldwide? They absolutely do. Yep. Are there any showcases today? Upload VR is at 2 p.m. ET. I'm going to be probably taking a lunch here pretty soon. Coming back, hanging out for a little bit, and then we're going to watch that showcase at 2.